Good evening. How are you? I'm sitting here listening to there was a well-known podcast which was on the air for several years. It went off the air a few months ago. They stopped. The person who made the podcast decided that it was just time. And you guys are probably going to figure out the name of the podcast. I just don't say names here. But in the second to last episode of the podcast, the individual, he talks about bravely talks about himself and his past and what led to him becoming a podcast. And I found it very revealing, and I appreciated his candor. And he talks about how he lives on the mic, how comedy comedy and podcasting are his trade. That's his voice. And how his comedy career wasn't going so but I understand his comedy career wasn't going so great. So that's why he got into podcasting. And he was smart. He was smart to start podcasting in the beginning because no one was doing podcasting in the beginning. And you can get a followership, you can get a listenership, and you could make, but then again, there are people who are starting podcasts and YouTube channels now, and I don't know who the hell they know. I don't know what kind of gimmick they have. Maybe they're naked women bearing their body. Seriously, what the hell are they doing? Because if these people are monetized, they have subscribers, they have followers. Some of them are even like performing like in clubs, like on a Las Vegas strip. Yeah, this is one particular podcast, and they just blew up. They talk about crime. So anyway, this individual, he was just talking about how he needed a voice and how his comedy career. And I also heard this individual is a very, very jealous person. That this individual is jealous of other comics for their success. He doesn't have the right to be jealous. Only I have the right to be jealous because even before he got into podcasting, he was getting paid to be a comic. He was in real shows. Other comics acknowledged his existence. He was up in the marquee. Okay, comedy clubs would let him perform in their shows. Okay, and also as a podcaster, he makes money. People listen to him. People like him. Okay, people want to be him. People email him. So I don't want to hear him complaining about how he didn't have a voice doing comedy. He wasn't doing, or I don't want to hear about him being jealous because he makes money doing it, because people like him, because he's popular, because people listen to him. He has that charm. He has that charisma. Some people just have that charm of getting other people to want to open gates for them. And other people might as well just be crawled up on the sidewalk with a goddamn blanket over their hand out and people will step right over them. And I feel like that kind of person, to tell you the truth. And I don't care how it sounds, and I don't care how self-pitying it is, and I don't care if I regret it later, because it feels good saying it right now, and I know these thoughts are going to come back to me right now. And I still have my voice, and I still have my mic, and I live on the mic, and I am a comic by trade and by cut and podcasting as well. Just like this individual, I'm just not recognized, and I don't make any money because I'm not part of the in crowd.